all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. You still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day they take, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milk. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part. But I'm LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Don't worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me. Just win for me. Don't kill for me. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart. I give it all I got. Walk the walk inside the top.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at the newly named New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the New England Patriots. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Wait, that round 80, round 80. I got you. Protein spill. No. Check me too.
On first down, Brady. And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. In his own end zone, it's Brady. This is going to be caught by the rookie from Arizona State, N'Keal Harry. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Rush in. Rush in. Half. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43. Watch the 6-6. Pull it high.
Now Joe Mixon. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1 makes it 3rd and 11.
5 wide. Hey, high 7.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 87 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
First down, and they're going to throw without him. Got an open man. It's Foster. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. As far as undrafted players go, Philip Lindsay took most of the headlines a season ago. But remember, Robert Foster was undrafted out of Alabama as well, signed with the Bills in May of 2018 and had a pretty good year. 27 catches, 541 yards. Mixon, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Brady now to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Marr now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Bills nothing. Stephen Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken short.
The Bills take over at their own 33-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically
the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Allen going to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's third down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
To the air, Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster, 76 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Brady. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Go Bandit! 36 to Mike. Let's go. Mike, 36. Hey, Zoo. 6. Coming. Watch 36 to Mike. Check it, reload. Sugar. Regular.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On the return, it's White. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From just shy of midfield, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third.
Hey, you got to pass. You got to get.
Hey, Seam 6.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth.
56.
Move.
43 is the mic.
Allen going to go on fourth down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Brady gives to Michelle. The tackle made by Levi Wallace. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog.
Kill.
53 in now. Let's go on. No, 66. Let's go. Check it. Reload.
From the 45 on second down, Brady. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Check.
61. Matchbox lights.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Alert.
No.
Hey, Wahoo.
36 the mic. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Marr on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Bills 7. Steven Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Hey, keep it up.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Open man, here's Foster. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Foster. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is Mixon, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
I can't believe they let you play.
Now Allen to throw on 3rd down. Throw that side complete to Foster. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Allen now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I'm going to run you over.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's John Simon with a sack. The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Allen now on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd
Absolutely.
make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
43 is the mic, boy. 43.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Patriots' defense is going to take over on down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Great zone, Travis. Goal 50. Alert!
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
Go, go! Ozzy! Hey, exit.
46. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. 46 to Mike.
Sugar! Hey, check it.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Hey, watch 28.
Check it.
Mike, 36.
Hey, orbit.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. All day, dog.
From the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Around the NFL, 2nd quarter in Indianapolis. The Raiders are out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Allen now to throw on 3rd down. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Allen now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
43 is the mic. So we got
Alpha.
43 is the mic, boy. Check, 43. Hey, let's get in them holes. Check.
Alert.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Hauschka with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right?
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 75 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
43's the mic.
Hey, Haywood!
Pick your game up.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Robert Foster, 51 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And it's Michel once again. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Like 41. We've got to wedge that. Hey, defense, let's go.
Regular!
On 3rd down, Brady. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Tighten up.
Hey, Alabama.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Check 24, check 24. Check 3, check 3.
Throwing on second and long. Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. Micah Hyde comes flying in from safety for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
On third and long, it's Brady. And he's going to go down again. Shaq Lawson. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Right now to return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
5 wide. Out. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 36. Kill. All 52. Kill.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, Zoo.
43's the mic, boy. 43. Check.
From the 45 on second down, Allen. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Allen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Allen's throw is complete. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 50.
Half 10.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
On 2nd and 9. Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
56.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Let's set it smooth. Let's set a tone.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, wahoo! They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Under 10.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Drop D. Mike's 43. Let's get the ball.
Back to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster there to make the grab as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check nickel.
Hey, 66. Hey, Delta. Hey, 66.
Back to throw, Brady. Buying time to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. File that under something you don't see very often there. Tom Brady scrambling for the 1st down. Last year, he finally went over 1,000 yards rushing for his career, and you think about it, this is a guy that's been in the league for almost 2 decades. Not the fleetest of foot, but he's showing right there he's got a little mobility in those old legs. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check 43. Check it. Bravo.
Check.
Alpha.
Now Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down.
Slam. Hey, check it. Go. Lucky. 72.
To throw is Brady. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. He'll field this at the 5. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
43. It's our time. Check. Whip. Watch the sub. Middle. Back. Hey, exit. Go. What's that?
To throw is Allen. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Focus, defense, focus. Kill. Hey, hold. Hey, orbit. Hey, tight. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Shit.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mike, 40. 43. Here we go. 43 is the Mike. 43 is the Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Half 85. Safe. Here we go.
Back to throw. Allen. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Robert Foster. It's 2nd down and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
43 is the Mike, boy. 43. Check. 43. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. 5 wide. Check the backer.
Allen to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Allen. Got an open man. It's Foster. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka, and we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. This from long, very long range. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
43 is the mark. 43 is the mark. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day. Shoot. Watch safety creep.
Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Buffalo, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next